Welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT. Tonight we are live on Project Cars 2 for PlayStation for the Pagnian Imports V8 Supercar Championship. We are up to round 3 of the 5-round series, and that sees us at Long Beach Street Circuit tonight. And it's going to be exciting as we go under lights for tonight's round as well. And we'll take a look at the round session. Long Beach qualifying starts at 6 p.m. and we've got 15 minutes, and then the weather conditions are medium cloud. The race is 20 laps and it starts at 7 p.m. so it'll be nice and dark heading into the race, and weather conditions are light cloud through to clear and our usual mandatory pit requirement. We'll take a look at the standings as of round 2. Sami has a very close lead on the championship, with Taijo only trailing by 30 points. And then last week for round 2, we're at the Red Bull Ring GP. Sami, after qualifying second, went on to take the race win and secured the fastest lap bonus points. And it was Taijo taking that pole position. We'll jump over and check out the track in the US of A for Long Beach Street Circuit. Track length is 3.86 kilometers with 11 turns. It is a fast technical track with big concrete walls bordering the entirety of the track, so no room for mistakes, otherwise it's going to be a very costly race for the drivers. And then it always gets very interesting at the back end of Sector 1 as they go around the fountain, and then a lot of the time can be made up usually between Sector 2 and Sector 3, especially if you nail that last section into the final hairpin. We've got 14 drivers loading into the session. We do have a debut driver with us tonight, which we are focused on. That is MadBrax05. So welcome aboard to MadBrax. Good luck on the race tonight. It is reasonably dark for the qualifying session. These track temperatures are going to be rather cool. Going to be quite slippery in those first few laps. It is cloudy conditions with medium cloud cover for qualifying. As we head into the race, it gets later. It will be light cloud cover and then clear up towards the end of the race. Cars on the grid. It's going to make an exciting race. It's always visually pleasing around Long Beach under lights. Once it gets rather dark. If you're joining us for the stream, jump in the chat, say hello, don't be shy. Let us know you're here to support. Here's those sound effects controls down underneath the stream. Cheer, applaud, and support your favourite drivers as the race goes on. No new cars delivery. I think it's car number 51. Oh, nearly blocking. That's Sami's car possibly. Car number 51. Make our way down through the list. Drivers will be going on to their first time laps now. Taijo has been having a spectacular battle up the front with Sami these past 2 rounds. There to Spray. Seeing plenty of wall scrapes. The drivers can get away with a few wall scrapes before it gets their lap invalidated, or before it takes damage. To the head farmer. At the moment, Sami having some dramas. Lap time's been validated for exceeding track limits. There are a couple of corners, if you take curves a little too much, it will actually invalidate that lap time. And they're carrying a huge amount of pace down around the fountain. Sami's brought the car back into the pits, so he's probably taken damage as well. Rooney making an appearance after a long absence of the league. Joined us last week. Good to see him back out on track with everyone. Where he's been having a great, consistent run in the series. 2 podiums in P3. He's had some fantastic pace. With Long Beach, anything can happen. He could be in a very strong chance to get at the top of that podium tonight. He's not feeling the best tonight. Wishing the best of luck to Simo. Being a bit under weather and still battling it on. Get out there and have a race. Most drivers got a time on the board now. There's just 3 drivers remaining at Sami, Wirra and Simo. We've got Philly, who's qualified at 1:31 to start. That is first time laps. Just trying to get a tidy track position amongst traffic. Plus being on a very slippery track at this point. So this is probably going to improve his time here. Yeah, look at that jump straight up into P4. Cover all our other drivers. We've got Dirty Monkey. He's currently qualified in 7th. BK's just jumped up into position 3. Nick Cliff's qualified P4. After a long period of absence, we had T-Rex rejoin us last week as well, so it's great to see the long-term members who haven't been able to be on track for a while join us for that same round. And jumping back on with us again tonight. Marini did have pole position. It's just been stolen away by Taijo. And stolen again by Sami. Sami is having some dramas with those track limits. Everyone's been bumped down a spot again with Wirra coming up into position 2. Their qualifying positions for the last 2 rounds, we've seen Taijo take pole, Sami start in position 2. And then Sami's had some fantastic launches from the grid, getting that early track position for the race lead. That's been seeing Wirra start from that second row, so a slight disadvantage to try and get that dominant track position very early on. If Wirra can keep that front row, he's going to be looking for a pretty good position. From memory here, I do believe P2 actually starts to the left-hand side, which will be lining them up for a nice run into turn 1. That Taijo's has come through pole again at 1:14.9. Now seeing at 1:14s. And Sami steals pole again. These guys are just swapping and changing these times. This is phenomenal. Already 14 cars, only 8.8 seconds separating. First 13 is 5.7. And half the field is split 1.1 second. Trying to find a driver that's and Wirra is stuck through back into position 2. Only coming down to hundredths now between these times. Not much to try and shave off, and then you can see that pole position. Drivers are pushing each other to the limits. Gets up over that car, puts it into the wall. Jump on board with Tyjo. He's just commencing a lap. 25 seconds off his time. You can see very interesting crossing over into that pit exit line. Traffic coming through. Part of that racing line is there. And the first to try and get through that hairpin around the fountain. Those curves are very steep. He's a 10th up on the time. Ooh, makes some more contact, doesn't invalidate it. Gonna hang this far right, late turn in here so you can get on that throttle a little bit earlier. Bring over, try and cut as much of this corner as you can. And get reasonably close to that wall. Just maintaining very consistent at that 104 gap. Fighting the slides here. These curbs are very easy. It's pushing the car into a slide. Threaded hairpin. Watching that throttle coming out at the exit. Takes pole position. What a lap to be on board for. No commentator's curse there. It was a 1:14.635. And he takes back pole position. Previous pole was a 14.697. Tyjo, sorry, it was Wira that was trailing behind Sami before by 0.067. And Tyjo's just pretty much done that same gap just to sneak in front of Sami. High times throughout. Got 3.5 minutes left to qualifying. Craig's having a fantastic run. He's only 1 second away from that pole time. Oh, Tyjo has just furthered that pole. Now holds it by 2 tenths. Bark scraping that wall. Spray's just invalidated his lap time as well. These guys are flying around Long Beach. Narrowly avoids a wall scrape. Need to oversteer to try and avoid it. Still a good lap for Nick, and he probably lost a good 10th coming out of that final corner. But he managed to bump Dirty down a spot to secure in position 6. We've got 2 minutes left to qualifying. Sitting in the draft at Tyjo at the moment. I'm not sure if he's just brought, he must have brought the car in at that exact moment. They're getting all the beautiful city lights lighting up around the track. Still out there trying to secure that pole position. We're a reclaim position too. So I got to try and find a 10th in it. Drags that mirror on the wall, using every bit of track. Narrowly pulls the car out again. There's qualifying complete. A minute and a half left to get the final laps done. There we go, we got T-Rex showing support for himself in the chat. Go T-Rex. That's Head Farmer's car, or pretend it's his cross. No improvement for DK in position. On final approach now. Well, enough time to wrap up this lap. Trying to cut much shorter distance to that finish line. I think Philly's probably finished. Seems like he's rolling off there. There we are, qualifying complete. For round 3, we have Taijo taking pole position, setting a 1:14.451. Even out first 3, getting into that 1:14. Only a few tenths separating the 3 drivers. The tight times. Looking like we're going to be in for a good battle tonight in the race. So then the rest of the grid following Taijo is then Sami, Wira, Philly, Rooney, Spray, Mick, Dirty Monkey, DK, Head Farmer, T-Rex, The Pretender, Simo Simzel, and Mad Brax. Onto the grid now. Drivers, a couple of minutes to get themselves organised for the race. Hey, Weary, thanks for joining us. There you go, doing some line dancing on the holiday, that's the way. Yeah, it does look great in the dark. Which is one of my favourite tracks and it looks fantastic under lights. Correct, so you do start from that outside wall for position 2. They're not overly staggered down the line. Sami's being blisteringly quick off the grid these past 2 rounds. If he can nail a start here, he's going to be having a very strong position those first few corners. He's going to own track position straight up for turn 1 if he can get that run, or at least even be peg for peg with Taijo. I'll be saying for second row with Wira and Philly. And there's a fair bit of straight to go before that turn in. So anything can happen. We're trying to find that track position, especially if you get a good run at the lights. The lights are about to go green for round 3. A little bit of rear slip for a few cars. Sami's dropped right back. Taijo fighting, but he's moved right over to that inside line. I think he's going to be at a disadvantage. He's going to have to shave a lot of speed off. Bit of wall scrape. There's carnage going on in the back. I think Sami got tangled up in it. I think it was nearly 3 wide coming down the turn 1. Sami moved from position 2 all the way down to 14. Bray's caught in that. And Wera, he's also dropped down to P10. That's opened up a gap for Taijo. And opened up a huge path for Rooney. Really set focus on the race lead. Start like that, we could easily see a change in championship lead. He's got some pretty big comeback driving to do. Try and maintain the lead for the championship. It's going to open things up for Wera and Taijo. Like too much damage has been done, considering the incident. There is only 19 seconds separating the full field come lap 2. Gray's a few dents on that front end. Maybe the same as what's hard to tell from the reflections from the night lights. Been a pass, I think there's been a turnaround. Not sure where Billy is, I don't think he's there, however, I think he's on the other side. Turn around just after the hairpin, so he's now trying to get the car in to the pits. Looks like there's some damage to the steering, wanting to pull across to the right. He's had a big recovery, moving up 4 positions. Looks like a mistake done by Taijo. Can't even catch him. Where is he? Sure, it might have been a blink out or something. Showed Rooney way in the lead. I feel there's some contact between him and Rooney's just redressed. Taijo dragging that left hand side of the car up the wall as he comes out of the final hairpin. Very confusing. The timing's going on here. Confusion going on for the game. Looks like just Wera's overshot. Turn 1 had to pull back in. pits now, as is Spray. Tojo's got some hefty damage, not sure what was going on. Rooney's really dropped back now. 3.5 seconds. He's got DK quickly closing in. Army and Spray both in the pits. It was a bit of a lengthy stop for that damage. Dirty Monkey's just got the run of Mick. Trying to close in on T-Rex. We're now in the pits as well. I don't think he's had much damage to try and deal with. Head Farmer was going side by side. He was looking for a move in a line, costing him some speed. Still reclosing that gap on Mick. He's flying at the moment. Previous lap is about a tenth quicker than Mick. Going to get a great slipstream here. Stay close enough. Hey Jurassic Jam, thanks for joining us. Car's just going for a spin. I think it was Philly's car. Managed to recover it. Struggling with his car at the moment. Bit of oversteer for Head Farmer. Costs him some more pace. It's going to allow some more breathing room for Mick. Race leader. Still Tojo. 6 laps in of 20. He has a 4-second lead on the race. DK's dropped back a bit from Rooney. A bit of time lost through that hairpin by a couple of drivers. This is going to see them bunch up coming down pit straight. Philly that's tucked in right behind these guys. He's currently a lap down on them. He was into the pits very early, taking some damage at the final hairpin. Early pitters are also Sami and Spray. Currently 14th and 13th. Oh, Head Farmer dived straight into that wall. Got loose there the previous lap as well. Seems to be losing rear grip at that corner. Car's not going to be wanting to steer too good. That was a very hefty hit to that wall. Let's put the pressure off Mick. Let Philly through. He's just trying to unlap himself, so that we're trying to defend from. T-Rex getting a nice little gap between himself and Mick now. Mick also opting to head into the pits. Bruni's having dramas. Right on that racing line too. He's got to try and get it out of there. Nice little flick spin. That was a very hard hit to that wall. It's allowed DK and Dirty to move up a position. Head Farmer in the pits. Looks like he's also copped a 10-second post-race time penalty. He's gone into the pits a little too quick. Brax also pitting in. Nick should be back and underway. Ido still with some damage on the car, pushing out a 1:15.9 for that previous lap out the front. Halfway for the race. Led for the full 10. Currently leading over DK in position 2 by 10.2 seconds. Head Farmer very close and they're now racing for position. Oh, no fight from Head Farmer. Sami goes very wide. It was a solid wall scrape. And he's gotten around, ready to tend to that damage. It'll be a bit of a lengthy pit stop. DK now journeying in. He's Dirty, move up to position 2. T-Rex also coming down into the pits. Lap traffic up ahead. Maybe Rooney's car. Demo Pretender also pitting in. Slightly missed the bait. Ijo choosing the pit now as well. Going to be a little bit of a longer stop. He hadn't called in his crew and he's one of the first boxes. So his pit crew wasn't ready for him. Dirty takes race lead while Tyjo's in the pits. DK out on track in the potential longer stop for Tyjo. Where he should be able to close in a bit of gap. Not going to be enough to be able to take the race lead. It's not going to be held for more than the 9-10 seconds that he was leading by. Going to position him much more closely. This track is very fatiguing. Makes it out of you mentally and physically. Now Spray's going to make a second journey in the pits. He's missing that bonnet. He's taken a solid hit. Accurate time data here. Still about 10-second gap between Taija and DK. Monkey doing some good pace. Last lap to 1:17. He's keeping consistent. Tony does come into pit. He's going to lose a few positions. He should come out pretty close to around P4, P5. Vera and Mick. Current 4-second gap between the two. Traffic moving aside. I think it may have been Mad Brax's car. Moving aside under blue flag. Rennie and T-Rex closing in. Race time penalty given to Simo. Be a slowdown request. A 1-second penalty. Dirty's now in the pits. Taija will take back the lead. Dirty re-enter. Come out in a pretty good position. Currently holding position 2. Making a very quick stop. This time data comes through. Should be looking a little bit nicer. Dirty came out 2 seconds ahead of DK. Starting to lose. The gap is closing in on Rooney. DK's moving up on Dirty Monkey now. DK as he's hunting down Dirty. Dragged it right out to that wall. great pace. Close it right in at the hairpin. He's going to get a great run here. He's easy on that throttle. Coming through the corner exit. Is he going to make a move and try and get him under braking here? He's a little bit too far back to try and commit, but he is contemplating. Oh, there's a tap. It was quite the shunt. Flag shown for a driver, and they move the side of these two, battling it out. Oh, big slip. That's from the lap car at the back. Like they went a little too early on the throttle, put their car into a loop. Currently lap 17 of 20. 3 to go. More contact from Dirty. He's feeling the pressure from DK and he's going for inside pass. Cuts through, can almost be able to do a switch back here for Dirty, but on the throttle too early on that tighter trajectory. Brilliant move by DK. Dirty's not out of this fight. Still within range, have another go and get back P2. Race leader still is Tyjo on lap 18. Coming to the pits. I'm not sure if he'd already hit. I believe he had. So maybe a second stop. He's positioned closely with some drivers. He's made an error. Taking some damage. A very quick stop. Car getting a little loose back there. That's Philly's car. Car seems to be rather taily tonight. Yeah, straight into that wall. The car's really got no rear mechanical grip. He's right on his tail as the car's just been spun around. He's on that racing line. He's trying to get it out of the way against Mad Brax. No, it's not. Head palmer of Pretender's car. Ted Farmer. He's got a bit of damage there. He's just gotten ahead of T-Rex. Had a pretty good comeback up into position 7 after dropping down to 14 on lap 1. It could be close enough to try and save that championship lead for Sami. That's a 6 position gap from Taijo. He only came into here with 30-point lead. And Taijo getting the pole position. There's a few extra points on top of Sami there. After time, this could be a change in lead for the championship. Sami's the defending Supercar champion. Taijo having an awesome pace about most of the cars he gets. He's been looking to get a championship under the belt. This could be the break that he needs to try and set himself up for a potential win. And there's a flash of the lights. Takes the race win. Congratulations to Taijo. BK in a very good position, position 2. A little bit slippery. He has a 5-second lead over Dirty, so he only had to take it easy in that last corner. Well done, DK, P2. And Dirty Monkey on the podium, position 3. Brewer takes P4. Still be looking good for his championship standings as well, after being a few positions ahead of Sami. Try and level things out a bit. Nick's P5, Rooney P6. I think Sami might just have a loop, or is that another car? No, he's just passed a looping car in that last corner. Sami's position 7. Got spray that's just looped around. Someone's pulled up for a burnout. Ed Palmer 8th. Pretender coming the 9th. Derek's was 10th. I'm sure most of you if that was him that was doing the burnout. He's in 12th. 5 seconds, so we won't see Mad Brax lead this lap. He's just taken that over and steered it into the wall. Rather interesting. There we have results for the race in round 3 on the lights at Long Beach Street Circuit. Taijo is our race winner, and has he secured the fastest lap bonus points as well? So it's 1:15 near flat. Yeah, he's taken the fastest lap points as well, so an extra 5. It's going to be pretty good to be able to take out a clean sweep here. So done very well, so congratulations Taijo. Team in position 2, DK, and in P3 is Dirty Monkey, and the rest of our standings is then we're up Mitcliffe, Rooney, Sami, the Pretender, the Head Farmer, T-Rex, Philly, Simo Simsel, Spray and Pray, and Mad Brax. Inviting in our podium finishers. Taijo, DK, and Dirty will be joining us. There you go. I'll be accepting those in a moment. Pass on any comments to throw them into the chat. I can relay that onto the drivers for you. And congrats DK on position 2.
Yeah, cheers JT. Very surprised with that one after my qualifying effort.
Wow, lucky to have gotten through the little bit of turn 2 chaos going on.
Yeah, I had an inkling that it was going to be, so I just thought if I stay on the outside, because it always seems to end up on the inside of the corner, I might be able to drive around it. thankfully I squeezed between the wall and Mick, I think it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, popped out behind Rudy in third, and I'm like, okay.
That's a nice jump for the first
And
couple of corners.
once I saw Rooney, he lost it in turn one and hit the barrier, and then there was no catching Tyjo, it was too quick. Congrats Tyjo on the win, well done.
Good
Yeah,
job,
congrats
Tyjo.
on the win.
Yeah mate, it was a great drive.
That's a clean sweep too. You got the fastest lap in pole
Yeah,
position.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, I like this place. That's what I said last week. And
I thought you said you
yeah,
hated
shame about the start though. I didn't know what happened. It's happened so so fast. I didn't know
Yeah,
what
there was a
happened.
lot of kerfuffle at the start.
Yeah.
I thought I squeezed someone on the outside because my spotter said car on the outside in the last second, and I thought I squeezed someone. And looking at it now, Sami was behind me as I made to the corner, and just someone tagged him. It looks like.
Yeah, we saw where Ensami gets skittled down towards the back.
Okay.
Yeah, but what a fun for you, JT, in the
It'll make it interesting having a
the
watch.
replays later.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Another interesting race report like last time we were here.
Yeah, it always is
Definitely.
with that many walls. It's a bit unavoidable.
Oh, it's terrible.
But good run for you, and a good little battle between you two, DK and Dirty.
Yeah, mate.
I've already apologised to him for that bump up the rear.
Yeah, it was a nice bump. We were on the bumper cam with you when that happened.
I know, it was so bad. I think I locked the inside left.
That's what I'd done.
the front
Good thing you
left
helped me
and-
through because I had no tread on that front left tyre.
I just couldn't get it unlocked quick enough. I knew I was going to hit him, but thankfully he was going pretty straight and it didn't unsettle him too
Yeah.
much. So
Just kept
I
going.
thought I'll do the right thing and back off a few extra car lengths just to apologise.
No,
no,
it was
it's
good,
all
mate.
good.
All good.
Yeah.
Good race, guys.
Run. And a
Good
very
race,
quick
then.
pit stop for you, Dirty. I think you were one of the quickest.
Yeah, I didn't bother putting tyres on, mate.
Oh,
I
did
just ran
ya?
this. No, I ran the same
that's gonna
set
be
the whole
terrible.
time.
Oh, that's why you jumped me, you bugger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's gotta be
I had
terrible.
no tyre, like no tread by the time you bumped me.
Right, if
So
I
it
had
helped me
known
through the
I
corner.
wouldn't
Yeah,
have
I was going to
pushed-
say, yeah, it was a
I
big
wouldn't have
help.
pushed so hard.
Yeah, that's right.
I would have just waited because
You helped me, mate.
I know and destroyed my tyres in the process.
And yeah, they
Yeah,
caught
well,
because I
as
come
soon as
out
I
on
saw you go in
cold,
the
no
pits,
tread.
I just assumed you'd probably come out in between Wira and Mick around 4th, 5th, and you came back out in P2. And I'm like, oh, hello.
yeah.
I was hoping I had enough
Surprised
time
me
on
as well.
Tyjo when I come in. I was like, oh, I might be able to undercut him with 8-second pit stop. That didn't work.
No.
That was a good effort.
Yeah, it was.
Very good strategy in the end.
Well done to bring it home in third then.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
play made a podium, so well done.
Yep,
Sure.
definitely.
I was surprised after starting ninth.
Started
Yeah, I thought it
eighth
was
right in front of you, mate.
Popped out behind Rooney. I was like, okay, this is great.
It all happened.
Yeah,
All happened perfectly.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh,
did.
no, that's
And unfortunately.
And JT, looking forward to what's next week? Coda.
Coda, yep.
Yeah, that should
The
be all right.
GP or national?
National.
National. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Should be a
Will
good
be
one with the
interesting.
V8s. And
Definitely
it should be pretty
good.
tight, I think, going into round 4 for the championship. Sami
well,
dropping
I'll
back
play.
a bit.
Yeah.
It might be
Yeah,
pretty
maybe.
tight.
I won't move much because I'm qualifying.
Yeah, neither will I.
But, yeah.
It's on now.
Oh, well.
I think I might level out Taijo, Wira, and Sami.
Oh, here we go.
Should make it pretty
That's going to
interesting.
make it interesting.
Bathurst will be good.
Nah, Sam's gonna win Bathurst.
I don't know about that one, mate. But,
Anything can
See if we
happen at
see if
Bathurst.
we
That's
can
right.
equal the 1 point spread over 3 people this time.
yeah.
Yeah, anything can happen. We'll just see.
And once again,
Yep.
yeah, good win, Tyjo. That was
Thank you.
good drive.
Congrats on the
drive.
podiums,
Well
fellas.
done on the podium.
Guys, good race. No worries.
felt very
Thanks,
confident
JT,
in the
and
car.
we'll see you next week.
Yep, no worries. Good luck with Coda.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for everything, J2.
Thank you.
See
No
ya.
problem.
Shout out to the boys. Shame about the start, fellas.
And we have our podium finished with Taijo making a clean sweep tonight, getting a pole position, fastest lap, and the race win. And we saw DK and podium, so on the podium in position 2 and Dirty in position 3. So congrats to our podium finishers. And then we are off to Circuit of the Americas next week, and that is in the national version. So it's the shorter track a lot less tight as what you would normally see in the GT class. So it's going to be great seeing the V8s burn around Circuit of the Americas. So do tune in for that one. Hit the follow button if you haven't done so you'll be notified when we go live. So be back here again Thursday night for round 4 on at 7:45 AEDT. And then we also have iRacing on Monday night at 7:35. So it'd be great to tune into that. There is plenty of supercar action to be seen. So thanks for tuning in and hope to see you next time.